In this lecture, we will learn what docstrings are and how to work with them in Python. Docstrings are the cornerstone of documenting Python code. Put simply, a docstring is a built-in string that helps us to document our code and helps other programmers using our code with our project's documentation. Python provides us with the built-in help function that prints out the object's docstring to the console. For example, we can call the help function on a built-in Python object. I will call help and pass in int. When we run the code, you will notice that some documentation about the int class was output to the console. How do you think this output is generated? In Python, everything is an object, so we can examine an object's directory using the dir function. Let's print out the result of a call to the dir function and pass in int. When we run the code, notice that if we scroll the console to the right, we see a property called doc. Let's take a closer look at the int class's doc property by calling the print function and passing in int.doc. This shows us the doc info for the int class. This property is responsible for storing docstring documentation for a class. One key note is that even though we can modify and assign other properties, we cannot modify the doc property. For example, we cannot try to set doc to a string that we define. Doing so will result in a type error. However, we can set this property on objects we create in Python. We just can't do it like that with the equal sign. The way to set the doc property, or docstring for an object, is to add a string literal directly below the function header. For example, let's create a function named hello world. Directly below the function header, indented underneath, will be a triple quoted, double quote string for the docstring. We will type a function that prints hello world. Then we will leave a blank line before any code. Finally comes the actual code, which in this case is the print hello world. Now, outside of the function definition, we will call the help function and pass in hello world. When we run the code, you will see that our docstring was printed to the console. Now that we understand how docstrings work, let's learn about the different types of docstrings that we can use in Python. Per PEP 257, docstrings should be kept concise enough to be easy to maintain, but still be detailed enough for new users to understand their purpose and how to use the documented object. All docstrings should be triple quoted using double strings. At the bare minimum, a docstring should be a quick one-line summary about the object you are documenting. Here are the PEP standards for multi-line docstrings. All multi-line docstrings should start with a one-line summary. After the summary comes a blank line. Then we add the additional lines of details. Finally comes another blank line before the code. All docstrings should have a maximum length of 72 characters. There are three main types of docstrings. Class docstrings are for classes and class methods. Package and module docstrings are for packages, modules, and functions. Script docstrings are for scripts and functions. The main types of docstrings we will usually work with are class docstrings. They are placed right after the class or class method. We indent these docstrings by one level. In the next lecture, we will learn about the different tools we can use to document our Python code.